Good evening, everyone. Long time no see because I already said recently. It has some personal reason and visa reason, so I temporarily have to leave New Zealand. That's something, I currently only want to say after just some experience, I want to say it is everyone can make the mistakes, and sometimes they have to learn the lessons, but this is not the only reason I can't stay. It has other reasons that I can't control also. So the result is I have to leave, and but I think I probably said in the football part. I really like this season Phoenix Men's team. It's a system. It's not an individual sometimes fault. It's a system. It's like but if you want to give everyone want to blame everyone. Sometimes it's work, but it's not. It's not. Sometimes it's from the individual. Yeah. So I want to say, maybe this is not my last video. Today I just want to give the reason about my ranking about Phoenix men's team in the recent 4 seasons and the Phoenix women's team all the time. I say I want to give all the reasons. So you can disagree because you have different reasons. I think everyone, it is the best way to try to peaceful to talk to each other and to try to accept everyone's opinion, and you only can accept more if you can learn more. Okay, let's just start it. That's let's start from the men's team. First one I rank Ben Old, because I think Ben Old, you look at what is currently club, you can clearly know why I rank like that, and his performance is also gave me very big impression. And if you look at my previous video, I am not only one time to talk about Bernard. I really miss Bernard. That's really. My kid number previously I've only print 3. 7 was Reno Piscopo. 8 was Bernard. 14 was Alex Paulson. It clearly shows what I think. Bernard, his advantage, I want to say it's 1-to-1, and in the transition, and sometimes in the defense he can stay as a wing back, and still he can play a lot of positions, and his 1-to-1 ability. And sometimes the cover in the pitch can change the game. It's very special talent for the Phoenix men's team in the recent season. You can clearly find, and this is the one of the part I really concerned. And I want to. And my next one, it was Oscar Zavada. I think you can clearly know how many goals he scored. To be honest, if last season, if Zavada can play for a little bit more time, we maybe can win the champion. I'm not sure if he can stay together with Costa, but I can clearly know if we can use them well, we can have more opportunity. We missed a lot of chance last season. Also, Oscar Zavada is good at catching chance, and his pace is not bad. He's pretty tall, strong, and this is the player like the striker really like, that kind of type. And the third one I remember I said is about UD. Yeah, I think you know who is, but I have to say, as a number 10, he already helped the team a lot. And he covering the pitch also for long distance in most of game if he play well. So free kick also is one of the part. He already did a lot of things, I have to say. And next one was David Ball. David Ball in the last 2 seasons, he declined a lot, then in my opinion, but you can clearly see his effort, his contribution to the club. In the recent seasons, he is the only player that I think currently to stay. And he also contributes a lot. I have to say, whatever from Sam Sutton, from Alex Rufa, they also contribute a lot, and they stay also for a long time. But you can clearly know Sam Sutton and Alex Rufa in the previous season, they didn't do well at the start. So concerned about the whole time, yeah. That's why I don't want to give them the rank, but they are good players. They help the team a lot, That's yeah. And Reno Episcopo, I already said previously, I like the winger actually. So because his pace is good and can cut and can also cover in the pitch and can also have good pace to run in front. And Reno Episcopo also sometimes have a good long shot. So he's a special player. But I'm pretty sad when he was injured previously, and it influenced his career also. So yeah, but okay, next one. I remember I said it's about who I was next. Who is next? Okay. Let me think about a little bit. Alex Paulson. Yeah, I already said it was no AP last season. We can't have that rank. I think you can clearly know what is the reason. Well, I think last season not means our defense is pretty strong, but if Alex Paulson have a lot of incredible saves, I can't say he play good times in every game, but most of the time he was pretty stable, And the transfer to Bournemouth is one of the. It shows something, Although currently, where he lives, I don't want to say, but at least it shows lots of things, He's a good player. And next one was, I remember I talk about. CL, the same thing, and that's like UD. Previously in the ceremony, I met him, and he was with Ruva, and I praised him. He was my best midfield at that time in the team, because he can sometimes do the free kick, corner kick, and he is a number 6. He's like a box to box, I like the box to box. I don't like only the number 6. That's why I don't rank Rufer in it. And not so. And the number 8 was Finn Surman. We had Steven Taylor, we had Scott Wooten. They're pretty good. Isaac Hughes, good. But Finn Surman is a special one. To help sometimes, I already said, not means our defense was pretty strong, in lots of time. But sometimes when one center back lost the position or 1-to-1 lost it, Finn Surman is the player that can cover in it to try to block it. You can clearly find he's covering this pitch distance, to help to assist the other center back. And his header is also good. He had a very important goal in last season. So Finn Surman deserves in my ranking. And Budgetov Krayev was the next one. He did pretty well in the first season, but he missed sometimes in the second season. So I can't give him very high rank because of the second season. He had a lot of missed time, In my opinion, I remember he's good. He's good time, Yeah. The last one I said is about Luke Brooks-Smith and Nathan Walker. It has a lot of players need to rank over them, but I gave this two just because I like the winger. I pretty said Piscopo is the same. So I already find they had the talent. They deserve to be better in the future. If good coach can help it, and the team can help it. So if one day they play well, don't be surprised. That's I'm not surprised, at least. Yeah. So yeah, this finished about the men's team. That's concerned about the women's team. First, I gave the Macy Fraser. Women sometimes the long shot is one of the things that is pretty special. Because it's hard than the man, and not too many people can do it. Yeah, Mercy Fraser is the one. Also the free kick. And another one is next one is Marina Speckman. Well, what about Speckman? I don't want to say because how many goals she scored in the last season, and what about the percentage? Really like Oscar Zamada in the 2 seasons before. If we don't have these goals, how about the rank we have? How about the result? No, not hard to say, And next one is Tanaka. I already said this one. In the men's game, men's ranking, I said I concern more is about covering the pitch and pace and 1-to-1. 1-to-1. We can also say about technical part. That's why I rank Tanaka a little bit higher. Physical part he's not the best, and defense she is not the best. But in the running part, technical part, you can clearly see she helped the team a lot. That's the thing. I like it, And the next one, I remember, I think it was Longo. And after Longo was Hazet. These two players, in my opinion, has the same rank, like the same level. But Longo played a little bit more time than Hazet. And they all and Longo sometimes can stay a little bit back, like number 6 or 8. But Hazet is like 8 or 10. But they all things is they organize the attack. Their passing is a little bit is accurate. We need that kind of player to deliver the ball. This is the player. Next one, I remember it was number 6 was which one? Vandermeer. Why is Vandermeer gave me very deep impression? It's just because last season we were really hard to score the goal, and we scored a lot of goals from the corner. Why we talk about Vandermeer? Because you can clearly remember if you watch the game, when the high ball comes, she is the best player that can have the first touch, I think, in the team, to use the head. So, and she scored some goals also. That's why I say that's gave me very impressive things. Center back, the first thing is about covering the pitch and to help the defense, and the next one is about the header. So that's why I give Vandermeer with high ranking. The next one was Laura Wall. Laura Wall she is you can clearly see we really miss that kind of fullback. In the women's team, we really need someone like that to trying to chase the ball, trying to cover pitch a lot, and never give up to get the ball, and also had some good pace. The weakness about Laura Wall was the physical part, but you can clearly see she wants to fight the ball. So that's why I still think his contribution is a little bit more in the defense. I gave her a high ranking. Next one was, remember, it was what about next one? Next one was, McCutcheon. Yeah, McCutcheon. That was normally, I think, lots of people maybe can't remember her, but why I said about McCutcheon is just because recent 3 seasons we have to say we had a poor number 6 in the women's team, but McCutcheon was the one. Yeah, she still have a lot of things to improve, but she was pretty physical and she wins a lot of balls in the physical part. So that's pretty special part for the Phoenix. To improve the defense. Otherwise, defense is not strong. Even this season not strong, but McCutcheon already helped some of the balls. Next one was, and number 9 was number 9 was who I said. It's just like who was number 9? I can't remember suddenly. Give me a few seconds now. This is to think. Michaela Foster. Michaela Foster is the one that can deliver the ball from that side. She helped the team a lot in the free kick, but I have to say she just does good in sometimes. In not means most of the time. That's what I want to. But she helped the team a lot also. in lots of part, but then, I don't think she's very good at anything. That's what I want to rank her a little bit lower. But I have to say she contributes a lot. That's why I say Michaela Foster. And the last one, I talk about was Mackenzie Berry and Kate Taylor. Kate Taylor, she missed some of the game. Mackenzie Berry also, but they both play the center back. If we don't have them, it's the defense will be pretty weak. It's clearly feels it. And Mackenzie, they also can play the center back, or sometimes they can play the full back. So they can covering the pitch, but not can go in front. That's the thing. Header was not so strong, but can do it sometimes. So concerned about the overall, I think they good defenders, but not means they have the very special talent in specific part. That's what I want to say. But and the last thing I have to mention two players. Alyssa Wynnum, she had some tough time with before this season. She had injuries and other problems. I don't want to say, but it's influenced her for some of the time, and then you can clearly find she trying to find herself in this season, and now she becomes better and better. But if you're concerned about the whole 3 season, not really. She missed a lot of times on the game, so on the pitch, That's what I don't want to give Alyssa Wynnum on the ranking. And another one is Millie Craig. To be honest, Millie Craig, in my opinion, is a good winger. She can do a lot of things, and now she in the national team, she sometimes play like the striker, but she's very good she's good at catching chance in shooting, and but she just played limit times, and then she transfer. Normally I want to give her a little bit ranking, but he seems that doesn't play too much time, and sometimes he was a sub, but she just plays some of the good games already that can transfer to other players just because her talent. I'm pretty happy she can play for the team also. Admit her talent, but yes, just have limit players in the ranking. That's the thing. So tomorrow or Wednesday, I will give about the summary about last weekend men's game and women's game. That is nearly my last video in the recent days. I'm not sure if I will post the prediction about the men's game or women's game in the future, but I can pretty make sure if I do that, tomorrow will be not the last one, but nearly the last one. So see you in the next video, and pretty happy to join the Knicks family and enjoy the time with you. I hope New Zealand football can have more people who involved, can be strong, it deserves whatever the current situation is. I hope if you already joined it, you keep strong. That's keep strong. that just because only keep strong and lots more people can keep strong, this sports will be better. Yeah. So see you in the next video.